Yo, what's up guys, Flapjacks here, and today's gonna be a bit of a different video. We're doing a behind the scenes video of Hello Neighbor the musical in El Hugany style. So, as you see, we're gonna, we're not covering the song, we're just gonna take the Hello Neighbor song that El Hugany did. Then we're gonna use a random encounters Hello Neighbor video. Then we're gonna make rigs out of those. It's, yeah, I don't want to make the cartoony version of the Hello Neighbor rigs. So yeah, we're gonna get the song recorded. Yeah, then we're gonna make the rigs, and then we're gonna put them in the Flash, and then we're gonna animate it, and then we're gonna put it into After Effects. Now the next step is to use my Huion tablet and the program Adobe Flash to design and rig all the characters in fast motion. Alright, so now we're in the computer. We have Adobe Flash CC open. We're doing part A right now, so this musical is gonna be broken up into parts, so that means I just don't have to animate like one whole thing. So here we have the neighbor. He's I traced him out from random encounters. It was because I didn't want to do the actual goofy cartoonist look. So I just took the neighbor from the random encounters video. But here, so within these neighbor, I broken this rig up into layers. So we have his head, his neck, his body, his legs, his arms, and all that type of stuff. We have the audio right here. So within these layers, other sub layers. So we go into the head sub layer. We have his brows, his mouth, his lids, his face, pupils, eyes, and for the eyes, just took the whites of the eyes on the face, and then I put them in a separate layer so I can put the pupils right here so I can move them around all crazy, and so they don't overlap with the skin. Then we have the mouth. So I got 11 different frames for this, and I remember what each of these are. So as I go through the audio timeline, but I just sync it through with the audio to seem like the appropriate time to have that mouth movement. As you can see, oh, my audio ain't working. Yeah, so then we have the lids right here. These are broken up into eight frames. So we have four like closing his eye frames, or like sort of like, I don't know, like these, I don't know what you call this. Then we have like two like to like not giving it shitted expressions, and then we have like two stream expressions. Then we do the same thing along the timeline. We sync it up with the audio. Audio seemed like the appropriate time to have it. But then we go out to the actual body layer. Then we actually sync the head movements with the head layer already animated, so we can just animate the head, the neck, and the arms and all that. Yeah, it just saves so much time. Yeah, it's super cool. As you can see, then we go out to the animation layer where all the magic actually happens. We can do like this thing because we don't have a camera on this version of Flash, so we have to like do it like this. So I guess I put like this whole animation layer in one layer, so I can actually move the whole like stage around. So I can like use the camera. So I put the outline thing on, then I just zoom in. Then I ease or keyframe all this stuff, so I can create like a camera type movement. Then I export all these different animations out of Flash's PNG files and then bring them into After Effects CS4 for some comping, which we're gonna get into right in a minute. Now that we're in another Adobe program, Adobe After Effects, I'm using the CS4 version, but any version of After Effects is fine. Works the same way, the same effects, the same layout. So yeah, so I brought all these layers from After Effects out of After Effects, but I mean Adobe Flash out of Flash and PNG files, and I brought them into After Effects layer by layer. Yeah, so it's transparent to After Effects because I told Flash to ignore the background color when I exported these layers into the video formats. So now we can do some comping. So yeah, so just to make it look more bright and vibrant, we're gonna add a new layer down here. We're gonna right click new adjustment layer. Now we can add something to just make it more bright and vibrant. So normally if you're using like a freaking camcorder or just the regular camera, when there's like a bright light or sun in the lens, most likely it would have a lens flare. So we're gonna go over here to effects and presets, type in lens flare, then drag that in, then that's gonna create a lens flare effect. Then we click on this little arrow right here, click on effect, lens flare. Then for a little stopwatches, you want to click on all of these for keyframes. Look, so if we don't want the lens flare to start here, we're gonna go to flare brightness, turn it all the way down, then it will insert a keyframe right here. Then you can drag it out for when you want the keyframe to actually start. For my example, it's actually fading in, so I want my keyframe to start like right about here. Or maybe farther back. Or maybe I should take this keyframe out. Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to put the flare center somewhere else. So we want it to start. You have these two little things right here. This thing controls where the actual like frame goes, like the whole keyframe layer. But this pivot point right here actually controls the movement of the thing, so we don't want that right now. So yes, I'm gonna go to my time span. I'm gonna set it right about here. There you go. Already looking much better. Then we can just go through the frames we wanted to start on. So we're going to have it end right here to where the kid starting to bop up and down. That's where we're going to put it right here. Or you can also change your lens type. So let me show you these lens types. So we have 50 to 300, which is like this purple type circle right here. But then we go 35 prime, but makes it look like there's like actual sun right there. But then we go to 105. Yeah, it's mostly like white, but I want 50 to 300 because that's what I want for my aspect ratio. Okay, let me turn up the brightness because it actually doesn't look like this. There we go. Already looking much better. Now we can move on. So normally, if you're looking at something close up to you, most likely something would be out of focus. So we're going to add a focus effect on the background. So we're gonna add a lens blur. Go back to effects and presets panel. We're gonna add a lens blur. I just gotta make sure it's on the appropriate thing I'm looking at. Lens blur. Then we're gonna add it. I want lens blur on this. There we go. So now we got the lens blur effect on this. So we're gonna add a keyframe, same thing. So go to radius right here. Click the stopwatch. Yeah, then turn it all the way down. Then go to the appropriate frame where your blur is actually gonna start. So for my frame, it's gonna be about right here. Then I'm gonna turn up the radius. But since it's a keyframe, most likely it's gonna fade out to the blur, so we don't want that. So we go to this keyframe right here. Right click on it. Then click on toggle. But you guys can't see it. On a toggle keyframe. Then it's gonna hold that keyframe pose until it gets to the appropriate frame. We're gonna do the same thing on the actual background itself, instead of just the house. Alright, so we're gonna add lens blur to this. I do the same process. Radius, stopwatch. I'll go out to the appropriate time it's supposed to be on. Go back to radius, turn it up. And then right click on this toggle hold. There we go. Now they're looking much better. And now for the lens flare, we don't want it to be right there anymore. So we're going to change the position again and the brightness. So we're going to go back to the appropriate frame it's supposed to be on. Change the flare brightness. Then we're gonna change the blur pivot point. To then add the that's funny. Then he walks out to the camera. He's that lens flare is actually gonna get brighter. So we're going to add some more blur brightness. But I said blur brightness, but I meant flare brightness. So then we're gonna change the position to about right here. There we go. Already looking much better. And as he bobs out from the camera, the camera's actually gonna get back to focusing on this background right here. So we're gonna do the same thing. Then we're gonna go to lens blur. I think that's lens blur. We're gonna fade it out. So we're gonna go to radius again. Then we'll keyframe that. And then we're gonna go back. I'll go to this layer right here. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Radius, turn it down. There you go. Now it's complete. So, so this musical isn't done yet. Yeah, this is just the first scene. But thank you guys for watching the behind the scenes. Yeah, I appreciate it. Then make sure to go watch Hello Neighbor the Musical by LQ. Kenny Bombs since we animated it to be in his style. Yeah, so check it out actually. Yeah, it's gonna be in slow-mo because After Effects is kind of weird. There we go. That's looking so good. Yeah, we have the neighbor right there. Anyway, once this version is done, make sure to go watch my video that is coming out soon. Hello Neighbor the Musical, reanimated, which should be coming out soon. I thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And make sure to keep eating your flapjacks. Okay? Bye.